On the outskirts of a small town, hidden among dense forests, lay a lake with a sinister reputation. Its waters were so dark that even on the sunniest day, they failed to reflect the sky. The locals called it the Black Lake and avoided it at all costs. Legends claimed that something ancient and malevolent lurked in its depths. 1. Arrival. Olga and Kirill, a young couple fascinated by mysterious legends, arrived in the area specifically to investigate the myths surrounding the Black Lake. They rented a small cabin near the forest and immediately set out to explore. The old forest looked unwelcoming. Twisted trees seemed alive, and the air carried a strange, pungent scent of decay. "Are you sure this is a good idea?" Olga asked, gripping Kirill's hand. "Of course," he answered enthusiastically. "This is a chance to discover something extraordinary." Reaching the shore, they saw that the lake's water was indeed black as ink. Suddenly, there was a splash. Olga flinched. "Just a fish," Kirill reassured her. "Or something more?" That evening, they went to a local tavern where they met an elderly man named Ivan. He turned out to be the last of a lineage of guardians who once protected people from the curse of the Black Lake. "You should leave while you still can," Ivan warned them sternly. "Those who step into the water disappear." "Disappear?" Olga echoed. "The shadow takes them," the old man said grimly. "It waits for those who do not believe in its existence." Kirill laughed at the old man's words. The next morning, he decided to take a boat and row to the center of the lake. Olga stayed on the shore, feeling an inexplicable unease. As the boat reached the middle of the lake, the air became heavy. It felt as though time itself had stopped. Suddenly, the boat began to rock, and from the depths emerged long black tendrils resembling shadows. They coiled around Kirill and started pulling him down. "Kirill!" Olga screamed and jumped into the water. As Olga submerged, she found herself in an otherworldly realm of darkness and whispering voices. Hollow-eyed figures surrounded her, but one stood out, a tall entity in black robes, its face hidden beneath a hood. "You came for him," the entity whispered. "Give him back," Olga cried. "Only if you stay in his place," the voice echoed, as if coming from the abyss itself. 5. Salvation or curse? Olga froze. She knew that if she stayed, she would never see the light of day again. But she couldn't abandon Kirill. "I agree," she whispered. The shadow reached out toward her, but at the last moment, a loud voice rang out, "Leave them alone." It was Ivan. He stood at the shore, holding an ancient amulet. The shadow let out a piercing scream, and the water churned violently. Kirill was released from the lifeless tendrils, and both of them were thrown back onto the shore. When they regained consciousness, Ivan stood over them. "You're lucky," he said. "Not everyone gets a second chance." After that night, Olga and Kirill left the town. They never returned to the Black Lake, but they knew it was waiting for new victims. And in the depths of the water, something stirred, anticipating the next meeting.